All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josh, and this is Navigate the Wild. Today, we're going to talk about attachment methods for your platform. We're going to go over three types. The first is the standard cam buckle. Okay, this comes with every platform that you buy from Tethered or Cruiser or any of the other platform companies out there. We're going to look at some Amsteel options, one from Hang Free Co. And then the last one is the USA Light Pro from the Amsteel guys. So we're going to check all these out. I'm going to give you the good, the better, the best options and why, and we'll go from there. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so when you first start saddle hunting and you get your platform, these are the standard cam buckles that come with your platforms. And they all are the same. This is the one from Cruiser. I have one from Tethered as well when I got my Predator XL platform. And the main issue that I don't like about these is basically two things. The weight, it's a little heavier, and the loud noises that this thing can make. Other than that, I like that it holds. I like the teeth on it. I like the functionality, but you can easily knock this and make noise. So that's why anytime I buy a platform, I usually immediately get rid of this and change it out. So this is Gen 1 of platform hunting. If you want to use it, if you're on a budget, you spent all your money on a nice platform, that's understandable. You're going to slip this over the eye. And basically, this is self-explanatory. Usually get around 8 feet of line to be able to get around the tree. So I'll show you how this works. Then you have your other eye, and you're gonna hook it on that thing. Usually when you're strapped to the tree too, this thing, it's just kind of a pain in the butt. You can kind of see it doesn't grip as nicely. It's a little too fat. I just don't like it as much. And then you just cinch it down, you know, as you come into the tree. But man, what I've learned with saddle hunting is the lighter the better for me. You know, you're carrying it in, you're carrying it out, everything weighs. And so you just cinch it down like that. You push down your platform and you let it bite into the tree and you're solid. So that's Gen 1 cam buckle for saddle hunting. Gen 2. This is Amsteel from Hang Free Co. These guys are out of Orlando, Florida. They make great products and I've really liked this. So this is 8mm Amsteel line. I think it's 8 or 9 feet of Amsteel, much lighter. Obviously, it's just Amsteel, much quieter. So those two things were definitely a must-have for me going up into the tree. The other thing is it's much more packable. It's easier to get in, get out. Goes around the tree pretty easy. Again, it's a great option. And I think this was like 23 bucks. Is your Prusik knot? This one just stays pretty tight on this Amsteel. So when it's loose, it's great. You go up your tree and you move this thing down. So you just cinch it down. Cinch it down this way, but see, it just doesn't slide the way I wish it would. So you try to get it as tight as possible. All the while you're kind of fighting the platform working for you. Finally get it in place, push it down, and it doesn't feel as tight as the cam buckle. Now here's the thing that really bothers me. I can still deal with this, but a lot of the times you get up on the tree and you're coming off the tree. It's just not biting in the way I wish it would. So imagine being tethered to the tree, you stand on it, and you could see that play. Then you have to get up in the tree, reposition, make sure it's level, right? You're messing with all this stuff. You're making sure you're not biting onto your am steel. You cinch it down again. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Now here's the other thing. You're getting down. This doesn't just slide like I wish it would. So I find myself like fighting this, turning this sideways, trying to get it off, and I finally get it off. It's not that it's the end of the world, and in my opinion, it is better than the cam buckle because of the noise factor. I would probably place this in the category of a great backup. You're in the tree, something weird happens, you get a cut in your am steel. That's happened to me a few times. Sometimes I'm going up a tree, I'm using a handsaw because I'm on private land, and I nick something, and then I get like a little cut in it. This is a great backup, so that's what I keep this for in my pack. It really doesn't add much weight to my pack, and it's a great backup. So that's that. This is the AmSteel USA Pro wrap for your platform or your sticks from the AmSteel guy. You can find them on Etsy at the AmSteel guy. I have been looking for a better option for hanging my platform in a tree, and the other day I came across this. I ordered one, not really thinking too much about it, just going, well, it might be a new thing to try. And it comes in 8 foot of AmSteel. And I don't know about you guys, this is a cruiser platform, but when you put the platform on the tree, traditionally, and I've seen a bunch of things happen with different guys, they use night eyes to attach it to keep it in place. But I always find transitioning from my top step to the platform, this thing either bites in really well on the bottom or bites in really well on the top, and it's floppy, and then you have to get in it and re-anchor in. Not only that, but when you're taking it off the tree, you got a cam buckle. The cam buckle's loud and it's clanging and all that stuff. Or your Prusik knot on the end is really tight and it's hard to get off the tree. So 3 things: noise, how well it bites into the tree and stays put before you transition to getting on, and getting off, how easy is it to get it off the tree. Well, this USA Pro, in my opinion, fixes all those problems. So I'm going to show you what it does. Okay, so when I get to the tree, we've got the first piece of AmSteel that goes around your eye right there. Hopefully you could see that because I'm by myself. So that goes around the eye, okay? Then we have a Prusik knot that is going to act as a lever system to just tighten really well against the tree. And then we have this bad boy, a double Swabish hitch, okay? And this is where all the magic happens. So let me show you how this works. To put it on the tree, you approach your tree, you climb it up your tree, you're getting up your tree, you're getting around your tree. I love 8 foot of AmSteel because it always feels like that's about as much as I need. They say when you get to your tree, you're gonna wanna keep your first Prusik knot at the 12 o'clock or 3 o'clock position of the tree. So we're just gonna adjust this, okay? So this is what I would do if I was already on the tree in my tether. So I'm gonna put this Prusik knot at around the 3 o'clock position, okay? Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep tight. And I love what happens here, because You're going to keep tight, and then you're going to wrap your Amsteel around your eye and keep tension on the platform, nice and tight, okay? Then your double Swabish goes through, and what I like about this is you can adjust it at any point. If you need a little more, a little less, it's going to go through while you're keeping tension, and then you pull down nice and tight on that. So the Prusik knot is holding this in place. While you've got tension on that, move your double Swabish. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And you take your Swabish hitch and you go over the eye and tighten it down. Nice and easy. And while it's tightened down, you push down on your platform and let it bite into the tree. This thing is so tight against the tree. There is no wobble here at all. I don't have to worry about transitioning from my top stick and getting into a wobbly platform. This thing is so tight. See if I can sit on it without hurting myself. Yeah, I can sit right there, although it's not comfy on my butt, right? There's no wobble whatsoever. Now it's time to go home. I'm out of my tree. I'm on my sticks, and I'm moving down my sticks. I pop this up, and I just release tension on my Swabish, like that. I can press it up against the tree if I want. Release tension right here. Comes through. Release tension right here. And I'm off the tree, just like that. How awesome is that? This is by far the best hookup for a platform that I have found. So again, let's just do it one more time, real quick. You're around your tree. You're at the 3 o'clock position. You feel good. You're gonna go around your eye. Keep tension. Bring your Swabish through your Prusik, like this. Keeping tension, nice and tight down. Move it in position you want. I always give it just a little push. Don't make it bite yet. Swabish goes on your eye, and then we tighten down. And while we're tight, you bite. When it's tight, you bite. You guys get out there and navigate the wild.